This was Taro's new job, a hand at a noodle shop. Because the boss had hurt his arm some time ago, the responsibility of running the shop fell on Taro's shoulders. Though it was tough, with the boss's encouragement, Taro gradually found joy in it. But due to his inexperience, he often drew complaints from customers. Then the boss would step forward to apologize for Taro, saying he was young but promising, and asking for the customer's understanding. Though discouraged, Taro didn't lose heart. For every time this happened, a girl like an angel would come to him, bringing a bouquet of flowers and words of encouragement. The girl's name was Keiko, the boss's daughter. Her gentle and virtuous demeanor filled Taro with yearning. Even customers would change their opinion of Taro for Keiko's sake.
Must be good.
Of course, I'll give you another chance. Better make it good or I'll be...
Encouraged, Taro felt hopeful about the future, and couldn't resist showing off his skills. One day, a man in a suit came to the shop. His every move exuded the air of the upper class. The man, named Kashima, said his investment company was nearby, so he came to visit the injured boss. Then invited Keiko to the dock to see his business cruise ship. Keiko didn't refuse, as she had a favorable impression of him. Keiko's parents also approved of the relationship. When Kashima left, Keiko chased after him to thank him. It turned out that the boss had been in a car accident, and Kashima happened to pass by and took him to the hospital. On the appointed day, Keiko met Kashima at the dock as agreed. On the vast sea, Kashima expressed his love to Keiko. Though taken aback, Keiko couldn't resist Kashima's advances. That night, Taro came out of the public bath, and unexpectedly saw Kashima holding a woman in his arms. Out of curiosity, Taro followed them. He found Kashima and the woman plotting in a car. Taro hid outside the car and eavesdropped. It turned out that the woman had caused the boss's car accident. Kashima had saved the boss only to make Keiko's family feel indebted to him. And his proposal to Noriko was motivated by a desire to get her family's noodle shop. Kashima bragged to the woman that he had kissed Keiko, and would win her over within a week. After marrying Keiko, he would transfer the shop to his name. Then divorce Keiko and marry the woman. Just as they were about to applaud Kashima's cunning, Taro appeared. He asked Kashima if what he said was true. But when Kashima got out of the car in a rage, Taro was already on his knees. Taro then said that Keiko's family were good people, and Keiko was a very good girl. He begged Kashima not to do such a thing, but was beaten by Kashima. Finally, Kashima threatened Taro that he was connected to the Yakuza, advising Taro to mind his own business. Keiko noticed Taro's injuries, but the kind Taro didn't tell her what happened, saying he had accidentally fallen. Because Taro found that Keiko had fallen in love with Kashima, he couldn't bear to see her first love tainted and chose to suffer in silence. One day, Kashima invited Keiko to the racetrack. He took the opportunity to ask about marriage, wanting an answer from Keiko. But Keiko said she was still hesitant, as she was a filial daughter and worried about her parents. But Kashima seemed unwilling to give Keiko a chance to resist, and started making forward moves on her. Just then, the doll behind them moved.
Let's get to the bottom of things.
Not in this lifetime.
First of all, let's take things from the top.
I don't think so.
It turned out that Taro was worried when he saw Keiko go on a date, so he secretly followed her. Unable to bear seeing Keiko become Kashima's plaything, he decided to take risks to stop it. But Kashima was too aggressive for Taro to resist. Finally, with a deep kiss, he completely stole Taro's soul. Thanks to Taro's interference, Keiko managed to protect herself again. Kashima decided to back off, thinking it wiser to take a roundabout approach. Thus, this defense battle came to an end. That night, Keiko fidgeted with the flowers she gave Taro. While Taro lay sick in bed, Keiko asked how long he planned to stay at the noodle shop. Taro said he might leave when the boss recovered, but Keiko said she hoped Taro would stay. That way, she wouldn't worry about her parents after marriage. Taro was shocked to hear about marriage. He begged Keiko to think again. He casually spoke ill of Kashima, which upset Keiko. Taro was helpless. He dared not tell Keiko about Kashima, fearing it would traumatize the innocent girl. But Keiko felt Taro didn't support her, which frustrated her. As a last resort, Taro went to Kashima again, begging him to leave kind-hearted Keiko alone. When Keiko found Taro missing, she went out to look for him, and unexpectedly witnessed the scene. Kashima mocked Taro and insulted Keiko with words. Just as Kashima was about to attack Taro, Keiko's appearance caught Kashima off guard. But Taro suddenly put his arm around the woman beside Kashima, cheerfully introducing her as his girlfriend. Little did he know that Keiko had overheard most of their conversation. Even a fool would understand what was happening. Taro tried to chase after Keiko, but Kashima blocked him. Kashima said Taro had ruined his carefully planned scheme. He was about to teach Taro a lesson, but was knocked out by Taro's counterattack. Soon the boss recovered from his injury. So today was Taro's last day at work. To Taro's delight, the customers had come to like his noodles. Taro then went to Keiko's room to say goodbye. While he hesitated about what to say, the door suddenly opened. Keiko invited Taro in and thanked him, saying she had been upset before, but fortunately it was over. She then invited Taro to see the flower basket she made, saying she wanted to give it to someone she liked. But she stopped halfway. It was obvious that Keiko wanted to give the basket to Taro. But Taro played dumb, saying he couldn't tell morning glories from platycodons, making Keiko laugh. But she laughed until she cried. Taro bid farewell to Keiko's family, saying he had learned a lot. Then, under the gaze of Keiko's family, he rode away on his bicycle. Whether it was the overbearing CEO, the rich young lady, or Keiko before him, none could stop Taro from moving forward. And Taro would meet more people who liked him on his journey, and learn more interesting things.